on Fitness Under Fire. Shocked by Jeff Cavaliere's diet? Try it or don't try it. Welcome to another edition of Fitness Under Fire. We are a channel dedicated to covering current and controversial fitness topics. Today, on one side, we've got Al. And on the other side, we've got Christina. Now, today's topic is shocked by Jeff Cavaliere's diet? Try it or don't try it. Now, Jeff Cavaliere over at Athlean-x just published a video which he was hesitant to do for a really long time. And that was, he went through his full day of eating and it shocked some people.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, I'll pick it up from here because I am a huge fan of Jeff Cavaliere at Athlean-x.
Big fan.
Big fan. Love the guy. But I'm going to be arguing that we should not be trying this diet, his full day of eating here. And I can see why he was hesitant to make this video for so many years. Because I will admit, as I'm sure many of his fans were, I was scandalized.
Shocked,
I was shocked.
He was shocked.
I was. So, like I said, I've been a long-time fan of Athlean-x. Dude is the GOAT. Let's just straight up say he is the GOAT of online fitness. No doubt in my mind. I don't care what the haters have been saying. I've thought this for a long time, two reasons. He was revolutionary. He was one of the first online fitness personas who made it big by just actually giving facts and science and not snake oil salesman supplement BS nonsense. I also personally love his holistic approach to fitness as someone who's worked in the rehab industry. I love that it's not just about one thing. It's strength, yes. Hypertrophy, yes. Longevity, yes. Athleticism, yes. Prehab and rehab, yes. He takes it all into account. So dude is straight up the GOAT.
And we are not debating that.
No. So that's what I think. But, damn, I was shocked by this video. I'm glad he started the videos. Thanks, Jeff. He started the videos with trigger warnings.
Like so much trigger warning. He really was trying to accommodate all the potential triggers.
And I needed those trigger warnings. First off, fake sugars, Jeff. Fake sugars.
Just a sprinkle, a pinch. What did he say?
Oh yeah, a pinch.
It was not a pinch.
A pinch. And also whipped cream.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
3 times in the day.
3 times you need whipped cream in a day.
Magical day.
Come on, Jeff. Come on. So he broke my heart a bit. He broke my heart. But you know what? All jokes aside, let's get to the actual topic at hand. And the reason why we're having this debate here about whether or not this is something that people should try or not try is because of something that I saw pop up in comment section, and I even had some friends ask me about this, where they know I'm a big fan of his, they know I respect him, and I find him intelligent, and so they see a video like this and they're asking, should I try his diet? Is this a correct path to losing weight? And my answer is probably not. Much for the same reasons that Jeff himself preaches. So why should you not try his particular day of eating diet?
Tell us.
First off, like he says, like he's always said, you need to find something that's going to be sustainable in the long run for you. So if a particular diet isn't, it's going to end up being what he hates most, which is a fad diet, a short-term, not a real solution to your body composition. So if you don't do egg whites, this isn't going to work for you. If you don't do canned pumpkin, this isn't going to work for you. And some people, you may not find canned pumpkin wherever you are. If you don't enjoy some of his foods, this is probably not going to work for you. This will end up being a short-term thing that you try and not long-term sustainable habit-forming changes that most people do in fact need. So you need something that you can maintain over time, and this may not be it for you. The second reason why you shouldn't try his diet is because his macros and his caloric intake aren't going to be the same for you as it would be for him. So I don't see why anyone would think, hey, I'm going to copy what Jeff does. Are you going to copy his exercise as well? Are you going to copy his daily activities as well? His macros and his caloric intake are going to be different for different people. It's going to depend on your goals. Are you trying to eat in a caloric maintenance? Are you trying to eat in a surplus, in a deficit? How much protein do you need? It's probably not going to be the same as Jeff's. What was his calories? To 2,860 calories. That's probably not going to be right for everyone. So no, obviously, I'm saying do not try his daily food intake here.
Okay, and I see what you're saying here, but a few things. Firstly, I do want to posit that considering how terrible the average like North American diet can become, I think that while you make some great points of the calories he needs given his activity level is not going to be the same as the average person and all of that.
It's not.
Unfortunately, it might actually be the case that even if that isn't really the appropriate amount of calories or the appropriate food that someone should be eating, it might be still a big improvement from the diet they already have.
From the normal standard.
From the normal standard diet that they have. There's actually whole ingredients. He had whole oats, he had real vegetables, he had lean chicken, he had real nutrients.
I guess if you're eating like 4,000 calories a day and you got onion rings and pork rinds and all that stuff, copying him exactly is a big good step for you.
Which is the unfortunate norm.
Yes.
So you know what? So an argument can be made there. But I think more importantly than that, and you touched upon it, the main point that he was making was the idea that you have to have something that's sustainable and that works for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you pointed that out. And he is obviously demonstrating something that he finds sustainable, whipped cream all the time, every day, and works for him.
Why all the whipped cream?
I don't know. He really did have some questionable things, like the fake maple syrup, like.
Fake. Canadians know.
We know this, and you can give us a call, Jeff. We will send you just cases of maple syrup if you need it, and you can't get it.
No, it's expensive.
Okay, maybe like subsidized.
She's big on real maple syrup.
It's very important.
Yes.
And so there's a lot of shocking things. I totally agree.
Yes.
But his main point, it has to be sustainable, it has to be something you can keep eating so you don't get sick of it. Because a big problem when it comes to diets and when it comes to staying on top of your nutrition is people don't find it sustainable because they make drastic cuts or they think they can never have anything they like, and it's not good for them. And there was actually an article I came across in shape.com, and it was saying that enjoying regular treats help you stay motivated and prevents you from binging. It releases feel-good chemicals. It actually gives you the like endorphins and stuff like that, so you feel good about it and you feel good while you're on your diet.
So
it makes you happy.
So if I understand you, you're saying what we should actually be copying is Jeff's promotion of enjoying diets.
Yes. So the promotion of the fact that when
nutrition.
Not diets.
Diets.
We don't like that word.
No.
Right.
But yeah, he's trying to point out that you should still be enjoying the food you eat so that you can keep eating it, but you do need to stay within something that works for your goals. So for example, I would never argue that I should eat what he was eating. It would be a disaster.
Right.
Because I don't have his activity level. I don't have all that muscle. I am much smaller than he is.
And this is my main point.
You also don't like whipped cream.
Yes.
I do like whipped cream.
Okay.
However, the whipped cream that he was eating was not real whipped cream either, Jeff.
Okay.
Jeffrey.
Okay. So let me just jump off of that point. I agree. I'll concede that. I guess there's two different questions that we could be asking here. One is, if the question is, should you eat exactly what he eats in a day? Unequivocally, no.
I'm with you.
Okay, but if the question is, should you watch his video and try to follow the way he eats in terms of the principles? So we're talking about like sustainability.
Yep.
Do you enjoy your foods?
Do you like it? Do you want to eat it?
Even the way that he divvies up his plate to ensure that he has a right proportion of, you have some fats, you have some veggies, you have some protein. The way he divvies up his plate so that you have a little bit of everything. There's no deprivation of anything.
No.
Yes, I agree with all of that. I guess apart from the shock itself, I just really wanted to stress that people shouldn't just go out and copy, because there tends to be this phenomenon in society where people don't necessarily want to learn the fundamental principles of nutrition. They just want to copy something and see if it works for them. But what's going to work, and Jeff mentions it very well in this video and others himself, is you need to form healthy habits over time.
It's true, and it actually, I think, places him in a tricky position. He mentioned that people have been asking this for a long time. They want to see what he actually eats. But no matter, even if it wasn't all whipped cream and Splenda, even if it wasn't all of that, he is going to be eating something that isn't necessarily going to work for everyone because he's so active. He's an athlete. Like, this is what he does. So no matter what it was that he ended up eating to sustain what he has, it's not going to be appropriate for everyone.
And I agree. I saw the struggle on his face. Even at the beginning. It did seem like he didn't want to necessarily do this video.
I mean, it seems like he's waited for years.
Yes.
He's like, now is the time. I can't avoid it any longer. And he clearly put his best effort forward to like make it really clear that there's restrictions around what he's doing,
Yeah.
and it's not necessarily for everyone, and you put all those like trigger warnings in it.
Right.
And
so don't copy exactly.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
think at a certain point, it is true, some people might just look through it, see the things, and say, I'm going to do that now, but there is some responsibility that people have to take on themselves to actually listen and to try to apply the actual principles that he's teaching very
Right.
clearly. And I think that we also shouldn't undermine part of the benefits that come from what he showed, because for a lot of people, they do have this idea that in order to be healthier, to be fit and eat well, you have to just deprive yourself all the time. And some of them that's perpetuated a lot in a lot of ways, in a lot of what we see online when it comes to nutrition.
And
But
a lot of fad diets.
Yes.
and in a lot of fad diets. And the idea that you can be excelling to the point that he's excelling while still enjoying your food is inspirational. There was one commenter that I saw that I really liked, because he made that exact point. And basically what he said was, the fact that Jeff eats like a fairly regular person and is still insanely shredded gives me hope.
That's
it gives
nice.
him hope
Okay.
that he can still enjoy his food and look like Jeff Cavaliere.
See, my perspective was a bit different. I'll take that point, and I think that's really nice for a lot of people to see the humanization of Jeff Cavaliere and to see that even at the pinnacle of fitness and athleticism, you can still enjoy food and diet. For someone like me, I held him up in such high regard. I wanted him to be inhuman. I liked the idea that he never deviated from a diet,
No.
except for the one time a year when he admits he has carrot cake for his birthday.
No.
And so, yeah, my heart was a little broken. But yes, I understand for the overall health of the fitness industry, this is positive. To show people that, you don't have to be so extreme in your diet and nutrition, and you can still look shredded as hell.
Yeah.
So I'll take that point and definitely agree with it.
All right, thanks. That's all the time we have for today. So who do you agree with? Is it Christina? Do you agree with Al, perhaps? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, and we'll see you next time. Take care.